midnight knock. It was a cold winter night when Sarah first heard the knock. The clock struck 12 and the sound echoed in the quiet house. Sarah was sitting on the couch with a blanket, enjoying the warmth of the fire. The house was cold and creaky, but it felt comfortable. She had moved here recently to get away from the noise and busy life of the city. But tonight, something felt different. It was too quiet, almost unsettling. Then there was a soft knock at the door. At first, Sarah thought it was just the wind or the house settling. But then the knock came again. Knock, knock, louder this time. Her heart skipped a beat. Who could be knocking at this hour? She wasn't accepting anyone, and the nearest neighbor was miles away. Slowly, he stood up and walked toward the door. The wind howled outside, but everything looked still. Knock, knock, and knock. A chill ran down Sarah's spine. The knocking grew louder and more urgent. She walked to the door, the sound of the footsteps echoing in the empty house. Her hand shook as she reached for the door knob. Knock, another sharp sound. Whoever was on the other side was knocking harder. Sarah opened the door quickly, half expecting nothing to be there. But standing on the porch was a tall figure, completely hidden in a dark coat. Their face covered by a hood. The figure stood completely still, like they were waiting for something. "Can I help you?" Sarah asked, her voice trembling, though she tried to stay calm. The figure didn't answer right away. Instead, they raised one hand and pointed down at the ground near Sarah's feet. She looked down and saw a small box laying on the doorstep, old and worn, with a brass lock but no key. She looked back at the figure, but they were gone, disappeared into the night. Confused, Sarah picked up the box. It felt heavier than it should have. She turned it over in her hands, wondering what it meant. The wind outside was loud, like it was trying to push her to open it. Sarah opened the box, the lock clicking. Inside was a small wooden figure of a woman, sitting with her head down, her hands resting in her lap. The wood felt old and smooth, but when Sarah looked closely, she noticed something strange. The figure's eyes were hollow, empty. A cold feeling rushed over her, and she dropped the box. She quickly closed the door, her heart racing. But when she reached to lock it, something strange happened. The temperature dropped, and the room became completely silent. The door suddenly slammed open, almost knocking her over. There stood the figure again, but this time, their face was visible. It was pale and twisted, with empty eyes. The figure's skin looked tight and bony, like a skeleton. They smiled at her, a smile that didn't look human. "You opened it," the figure whispered, its voice soft and chilling. The room felt like it was closing in on Sarah. The walls seemed to get smaller, and the shadows in the corners grew darker. Sarah stepped back, breathing faster. "Who are you?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. The figure moved closer. As it did, its shadow stretched across the room, twisting like it was alive. "You invited me in," the figure said in a whisper. "Now you must follow." Before Sarah could do anything, the air around her thickened and everything began to spin. The house groaned, almost like it was alive. The walls seemed to closing in. The figure's hand reached out toward her, long and bony. Then everything stopped. The knocking was gone. The figure had vanished. The box was laying on the floor empty, but Sarah wasn't alone anymore. She felt something cold behind her, like a heavy prison. Slowly, she turned around. The room was completely still, but in the reflection of the mirror, Sarah saw the figure standing right behind her. Its eyes were hollow, and it was smiling. If you like this video, then you can subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.